Well, it's time to dispel the rumors that I don't own a Canada beaver hat. And it's also time to do Brain Stew for Aiden, Mohammed, Chris, Marl, and Kid Brutus. And it's also time to extend a hearty chicken soup thanks to Mr. Aaron Fisher and Ms. Sarah Bailey for signing up for the Patreon supporter of the cause. Club, lady and gentleman, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And of course, if you'd like to take our relationship to the next level, the link is in the description. Let's go. I felt like I was channeling Colin Mockery there a little bit. Raise your hand if you know who Colin Mockery is. Okay, step one. You must detune your guitar. All of the strings go down 1/2 step. So instead of Eddie 8 Dynamite Goodbye Eddie, you're going to have E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B flat, E flat. I'm not as smart as that just made me sound. I just said the string names and then said flat. If you don't know how to do that, I will put the link on my video on how to do that in the description. Then we are playing power chords. Power chords are grand because the shape never changes. You just move where you put it. So put your pointer finger, in case you didn't know what that was, on the E string 5th fret, and then put your ring finger on the A string 7th fret. That's a 2-finger power chord. If you want to add 50% more beef to your power chord, put your pinky finger on the D string 7th fret as well, and then you have a 3-finger power chord. If you can't reach the ring finger to the 7th fret of the A string, very common thing with beginners, no shame, then use your pinky finger, and then you can just do a 2-finger power chord, just as good, doesn't matter. But we're going to strum this, I'm going to do 3 fingers. We're going to strum this 5th fret of the E string power chord 2 times. You can do down up, you can do down down, doesn't matter, but you're going to stop the noise after the 2nd strum. And you can stop the noise in one of 2 ways. You can use your right hand, right? Or you can use your left hand. You just stop squeezing. Don't stop touching, just stop squeezing, because if you stop touching, you get a bunch of noise, right? We want no noise after the, no noise for you, after the power chord. So practice that for a little bit. And then we're going to do the 5th fret. Oh, I like a combination of both, by the way, right and left hand. It's the safest way. Okay, 5th fret, then 3rd fret, then 2nd fret, then 1st fret, and the next one comes really quick. I'm sure you just heard in your mind's earball, but when we move down 1 more fret, the services of our pointer finger are no longer needed, and we end up from 1-3-3 to open 2-2, and you can keep using those 2 fingers, or 1 finger, if you're playing 2-finger power chords, of course. Or you can switch to your pointer finger, which is arguably more comfortable, but then when we're going back up to the 5th fret, you have to switch your hand all around rather than be, you know, these 2 fingers nicely in position and then slide back up. But here's the timing of it. 5th fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, 1st fret, open fret, repeat. So the biggest challenge is getting from the open back up to the 5. Quick, quick, quick. Lots of time. Quick, quick, quick. You're going to have what? Sure, why not? You're going to have to perfect your left-hand noise-stopping technique, because when the guitar gets noisy, you're going to do your 2 strums, and now I would highly recommend being down up, because we're going to hear 6 sort of percussive, messy strums with the left hand just touching but not pressing on the strings in the fret where it already is. So we got down up, down up, down up, down up, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or you could just think of it as your hand's just going, and you're just going to squeeze for those 2 strums. And here, of course, 1, 2, 1, 2. You're only going to get 2 percussive strums in between the quick ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2. Harmonic kind of, and the harder you strum, the more random and messy it gets. back to not noisy when the singing comes back in. Small nuance I neglected to mention when he says "on my own, here we go." That's out of the noiseless one, but you kind of open it up and just strum away at those last two before you go into the messy way. The last verse is kind of an in-between. It's got some percussive strumming, but not the crazy, so kind of like this. But when we get to the second fret, the last time, you get into "on my own, here we go." So just play your second fret one, and then I don't know why I have to do that with my butt, and then do, you know, just go up to wherever and go back down to "on my own, here we go." And then the end bit, the outro, is a big giant mess, and they accomplish this by doing our just two big huge open strums, and then kind of strum the G and the B string as well, maybe even a little bit the E string. Same exact power chords. But absolutely no noise stopping. And then you end it on the 5th fret one. Awesome request, guys. This was one of my kind of favorite go-tos for like the 3rd song I'd ever teach a kid. And we'd usually start with the single string, just the E string. So if you need to start there, no shame, do that. That's awesome. But if you've been playing for a while, this should be an immediate add to your repertoire. Thank you all so much for being here. I will see you next time with more stuff. I hope your Saturday is... yeah, bye.